and welcome back to Becky's family allotment. We're down on the allotment today and we're going to be planting the spring bulbs that I showed in the last video, the Halloween one. So they need to go in before January, so as it's a nice day today, I'm making the most of the one nice day that we've had in a long time, because it just seems like the heavens have opened and the water's poured out. So let's get these bulbs planted. Now, I don't know if you can see the mess behind me. That is my allotment at the moment, but hopefully I should be able to get that sorted, not today but in the future. So the part of the allotment that we're going to be digging is the front part just behind me. It's covered with the black plastic at the moment. Now it's not going to be the whole of the front part, it's just going to be a little section that I'm doing at the front, and then I'm going to do perennials throughout. So what bulbs are you planting this year? Are you doing daffodils? Are you doing anything different? Let me know in the comments below what you're planting for spring or have planted. You might have already done yours. I think I'm just behind. Right, so I've moved back the plastic. As you can see, I have dug this over a few weeks ago, so there is some little seedling weeds coming through, but hopefully the winter should take care of them once I've put the bulbs in. So at the moment I'm just digging little holes everywhere, and I thought I'd got most of the couch grass out, but this bit came out of there. It's like unbelievable. So I'm going to start with these Wilco's tulips, and there's 30 of these. Probably too much for this little bit, but I'm going to spread them out all over the place. So these have got to be planted the deepest, and that's why I've dug such a big hole. Alright, let's get started. So tulips, you want to squish the bulb, make sure it's not soft and rotten, no mould on it. This one looks a bit damaged there, but it seems to be fine. So this little pointy bit on the top will be facing up, and this is where the roots come from. So this is the base plate, so you can see these little furry bits there. Anyway, let's get these in the ground. So these are the black tulips planted. I think there's some parrot ones and then the queen of the night ones. So I'll just cover them up, put some daffodils on. Right, so that's everything planted, and right, so as you can see behind me, everything's planted now in this little section at the front. I don't know how many bulbs I put in there, quite a few. So it was the 450 that I had from Thompson and Morgan, and then some more that I had from Wilco's. It was a ridiculous amount. But it's starting to get a bit darker now, so I've got to go and get the cats in, and I'll be back down here about 4 o'clock because we've started the bonfire, which I'll show you right now. Right, so on plot 3 we've got the bonfire set up. Obviously, because it's a nice day today, we didn't want to start burning anything before it gets a bit darker, because people might have their washing out. So hopefully we'll get that started about 4 o'clock, and we'll burn, because it's not all my rubbish. This is mine, and this is mine. So some of that underneath might be composted by now, but the top bit will be moved across onto here, and hopefully it'll burn nicely this evening. well, as much fun as that's been, it's just too wet, too damp for the fire, and we only managed to get it going a couple of times. It just wouldn't burn anything, so we're gonna give up for tonight, put the fire out and go home and get warm, because it's quite cool out tonight. So just gonna have my cup of tea. I can hear fireworks, but I can't see them anyway. But that's it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.